Know your enemy and know yourself. In 100 battles, you will never be in peril. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. He who knows when he can fight and when he cannot will be victorious. The clever combatant imposes his will on the enemy, but does not allow the enemy's will to be imposed on him. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. All warfare is based on deception. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Engage people with what they expect. It is what they are able to discern and confirms their projections. It settles them into predictable patterns of response, occupying their minds while you wait for the extraordinary moment, that which they cannot anticipate. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. The wise warrior avoids the battle. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. The opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. If your opponent is of choleric temper, irritate him. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Build your enemy a golden bridge to retreat across. The good fighters of old first put themselves beyond the possibility of defeat and then waited for an opportunity to defeat the enemy. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. The opportunity to secure ourselves against defeat lies in our own hands, but the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. Regard your soldiers as your children, and they will follow you into the deepest valleys. Look upon them as your own beloved sons, and they will stand by you even unto death. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. The skillful leader subdues the enemy's troops without any fighting. He captures their cities without laying siege to them. He overthrows their kingdom without lengthy operations in the field. The wise warrior avoids the battle by utilizing strategy and tactics. A leader must have a clear vision and well-defined goals to achieve victory in warfare. Intelligence and information are crucial in making informed decisions and gaining an advantage over the enemy. It is better to win the hearts and minds of the enemy's people than to engage in prolonged conflict. Adaptability and flexibility are essential in responding to changing circumstances and exploiting opportunities. Patience and timing are key in seizing advantageous moments and avoiding costly mistakes. A strong defense can deter aggression and protect against enemy attacks. The skillful leader understands the strengths and weaknesses of their own forces as well as the enemy's. Deception and misdirection can confuse and weaken the enemy, leading to victory. Effective communication and coordination are vital for successful military operations. The wise general seeks to understand the motivations and intentions of the enemy. The skillful leader inspires loyalty and motivation among their troops. The art of war is about strategic thinking and outmaneuvering the opponent. The successful leader knows when to be aggressive and when to exercise restraint. The skillful leader adapts their tactics and strategies to the specific circumstances of each battle. The wise general plans for various contingencies and prepares for different scenarios. The art of war involves psychological and economic warfare, not just physical conflict. The skillful leader cultivates intelligence networks and gathers information about the enemy. The successful leader learns from their mistakes and constantly improves their strategies. The art of war requires patience and perseverance in the face of adversity. The skillful leader takes advantage of the enemy's weaknesses and vulnerabilities. The wise general understands the importance of alliances and cooperation with other powers,